Good afternoon, guys. This is Rich Segarra with Operation Vets with Nets. This is a video long time coming. I did a brief introductory video about our organization, but I want to take a little bit of time really now to sit with you guys and really talk about what we do, what we're chartered for, and most importantly, how we can help our warriors. A little bit about our humble beginnings. Operation Vets with Nets came to me sometime last summer. Over the last 2 years, on my own, I've been taking out a lot of guys fishing, specifically catfishing, here on Lake Gaston in North Carolina. And eventually I'll be hitting up Kerr as well, and I really want to try to learn about that James River catfishing. I hear it's a world of difference, but you know, we have veterans all over the world, all over the United States, all over our area here, so I think it's important to be there for those guys. So as I said, our humble beginnings. About a year and a half, 2 years ago, I started taking out friends and vets out on a fishing trip, fishing for catfish, blues specifically, but at no cost to them. You know, and what I started noticing specifically with myself was I am, just so you guys know, I am a retired Navy. I retired back in 2005. I am a disabled vet. And every time I went fishing, I just experienced a sense of calmness, a sense of relaxation. No matter how good or how bad the weather conditions were, the bite was, it didn't matter. Once I was out on the water, I had rods out and I was trolling. It's just a sense of peace and calmness, you know, came about me, and it's every single fishing trip. So I started taking some friends and specifically some vets that I know that suffer from PTSD, some from depression, some from other disabilities. And the feedback I was getting from those guys was that they just felt the therapeutic effects of just going out and fishing. Some of them have never been out catfishing, or the only catfishing they've ever done was on their little, you know, pond by their home or where they grew up. But I was blessed, you know, to be able to get them on some good-sized catfish. There were some 25, 30, 35 pound catfish that these guys have never seen before, and they've got to pull one into the boat. So as I was talking with my therapist and sharing these with her, she's like, it sounds like you've really, you know, have hit on something that really helps, you know, our warriors, and just to keep up the good work. And that's when it came to me, the idea of Operation Vets with Nets. Taking folks out and fishing. No cost to them, completely free. Over the last 2 years, everything was on my dime. I didn't ask them for nothing. You know, I just wanted some fellowship with them, sit there, talk with them. If they wanted to talk about some of the issues they were going through, I listened. Sometimes we didn't even discuss any of that. We just talked about family, we talked about God, we talked about friends, we talked about family. Just made it a relaxing adventure. So back in October of 2022, I decided to pursue and investigate how to start a nonprofit that I could take these guys out. And so in November, we came up with the name Operation Vets with Nets. Started my board of some of my board of directors, folks that I've known for many, many years. Some folks that, every one of them has a heart for our veterans, and some of them are veterans. So then we went through the process, and now we are a charitable organization, a 501c3. So that is a blessing because that allows us to help raise funds so we can continue with these trips. I take the guys out on I have a 2019 Godfrey Sweetwater, 24-footer. It was meant for family, and we've enjoyed it. And then I started getting into catfishing. Buddy of mine, Zach Royce, big name in the catfishing industry, held the North Carolina state record twice. He actually broke his first record within 24 hours and broke it again. So Zach taught me a whole lot about catfishing, which makes it enjoyable. And so, especially when you know what you're doing. And so we started taking out folks. Matter of fact, last year I took out 16. A matter of fact, we'd be on the water right now with some guys, but the weather is not great. Tomorrow is supposed to be really bad, so we rescheduled our trip. I've got an active duty Army guy coming out with his son, and so we shifted that to Sunday. So that's pretty much what Operation Vets with Nets is about. It's about giving back to our warriors, the men and women who have sacrificed everything, sacrificed their life, time away from their family, to go out and fight for the freedoms that so many take for granted. And it's because of those men and women that we have the freedoms that we have today. It's because of those men and women that allow me to be able to go out and fish and take folks and share the experience with folks. So that is, bottom line, what we're about. We, as I said, are about taking our warriors out at no cost to themselves. It's free. You want to bring your kid, because if they have a child, I think it's really important, especially when you're suffering through the various stresses of everyday life, or something that might have been triggered through, an episode, on the battlefield, on board the ship. And unfortunately, there are people who get post-traumatic stress from something that might have happened outside the military that has caused such heartache that they sometimes have hard times functioning, and we just really need to let our warriors know that we are here for them. So as I said, there's no cost to them. How can we continue doing this? This is where I reach to you guys. I am going to be, and I already have started reaching out to some phenomenal and some of the top of the line companies in the industry and catfishing to help offset the cost of Operation Vets with Nets by making some in-kind donations, such as fishing rods, fishing reels, lithium batteries, stuff that's going to keep us functional and out there, going out and providing the services we do provide. Also, we're looking for corporate sponsorship. If you'd like to donate to this cause, because it does take a lot, there is a huge expense to being able to provide this service. There's liability insurance, there's fuel, There's maintenance costs. There's so much that goes on into operating the boat and being able to take folks out, which I did not realize the expense. But until we start getting donations in, I'm just going to continually funding it out of my own pocket, because I know what it feels like to serve. I know how it feels to be disabled. I know how it feels to battle depression at times. And so I just want to continue this. Another blessing is I'm not at this alone. We've got some great folks. You can check them out on our website, www.operationvetswithnets.org. And look under our volunteers. We've got other fishermen on the lake that specialize in various different species that said, Rich, we want to help. We know that you work a full-time job. We know that you're not at the lake all the time. So whenever you have somebody requesting a trip, and if you can't make it, we want to help. We got folks that will take them out striper fishing, catfishing, and depending on the time of year, there could be bass fishing, there could be crappie fishing, various different species out here. The main thing is really getting our warriors out on the water for a good, enjoyable day. Me, I'm not good at much of any kind of fishing except catfishing. I'm learning. Oh, and I do know how to catch a lot of perch. I've learned the knack of catching perch. So, now, how can you help us? You can visit our site, as I said, www.operationvetswithnets.org. If you want to volunteer, there's ways. We need a webmaster, a social media type person. We need people that really know how to run fundraising campaigns. We're in the beginning stages of this, so anything that you are good at, that you want to bring to the table to help give back, I appreciate it. Just reach out to me. My phone number's on the website. My email's on the website as well. As I said, if you want to donate, if we can get folks just to donate $10 a month, that would make a world of difference. $10 a month. Is that a lot? To some folks it may be. You know, I know this is a trying time that we're going through with inflation and stuff like that, and I understand that. And if all you can do is volunteer your time, great. If all you can do is get up on various social media and share out our posts, you know, that we put up there, you know what? Fantastic. Anything helps. But the money does help tremendously. So if you want to donate $10 a month, go to our website. There's a link there. You could set it up so it's reoccurring just by clicking on our PayPal link, and it says, you know, make it a monthly donation. If you feel led to donate more, fantastic. Whatever the Lord puts on your heart, whatever you can afford, great. What else can I tell you about us? As I said, we are here in our administrative office is in Chesapeake, Virginia. That's where I live with my beautiful wife and all our kids and grandbabies. We operate, as I said, out of Lake Gaston. I have a place up here in Henrico, North Carolina. And I'm up here quite a bit. So, I mean, reach out to me. And if you know somebody, if you're a disabled vet yourself or an active duty service member that's going through some tough times that you just need to get away from it all and just, de-stress, get a hold of me. I'll take you out fishing. So again, you can follow us on Facebook, Operation Vets with Nets. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Instagram. And if you can't find us, which I think would be difficult not to, just look for Rich Segura. Well, guys, I will try to post as many videos as possible. Oh, if you belong to a fishing club and you want to sponsor us and help do some fundraising or, anything like that, reach out. Again, www.operationvetswithnets.org. You can find our phone number as well on the website. Guys, stay blessed. I hope you enjoyed the video and the information that we provided. Again, any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you and have a blessed day.